Eugenie. I'm a third-year PhD student at the Data Systems Group at MIT CSAIL. Currently, I'm working with my cover and I'm interested in data preprocessing, data management, data systems in general. One project that I'm very excited about is bottom-up data preparation script standardization. And so, from academic project to data-driven initiatives in the industry, data preprocessing is at the core of every data-related effort. But then, however, 80% of the time we're spent on data preparation before modeling, and that's a lot of time for data scientists. And so that's because of two reasons. First of all, the data preparation scripts are highly project specific, and second is because they are written in general purpose programming languages. And because of those two attributes, data preparation scripts are difficult to understand and reuse. Yeah, so as a result, data preprocessing scripts can be a breeding ground for any engineering practices and statistical practices. And also, even when they're perfectly built, it's really hard for data scientists to reuse them as a whole. So in our vision, data preprocessing scripts should be admirably boring. It should be as simple and as standard as possible. So we propose a bottom-up data preparation standardization framework that takes the user's data preparation script and we turn it into a more standardized version of itself. Now, everyone generates data consciously or unconsciously, and there are many ways to collect data. However, there is usually a mismatch in terms of format when it comes to the way it's collected and the way it's used, and also for the same information or for the same data, there can be many use cases in business or in other fields. And so in general, data preprocessing, the purpose of data preprocessing is to make the raw data into a suitable format for further innovative work. Yeah, so it really depends on the purpose of the project, and data preprocessing is kind of like the critical path to go from raw data to the suitable format. For example, a sample use case for our tool is that, for example, you have a data preprocessing script for a diabetes data, and as a data scientist, when you first went in, you are not sure if this if there are standardized steps to process this script. And then one thing you wonder is, what about all the previous work that my colleagues done onto this data set? If there is any collective knowledge I can use to enhance my own data preprocessing scripts. Maybe our end goals are a little different, but to some extent, maybe I can still have something to learn from them. And so you open our tool and you upload your data preprocessing script, and then you just click the button and you see that, there is a standardized version of it with your own intent preserved from some sort of measurement that you put in. For example, you want to say that I want to be 80% of my data after the data preprocessing scripts should be the same as my user input. And so then you see that, actually in the standardized version, they have some feature engineering steps that you previously missed, and then now you feel that's actually useful, and then you just add that to your own data preprocessing script. I think right now I'm more leaning towards the academia because I really enjoy the mentorship part of being the PhD student and also being a CSAIL, and also mentoring other people, other undergrads now. And I think it is really, I received a lot of help and kindness from everyone I've worked with, and I kind of want to just give back to the community. That would be awesome.